The Bass Guy Show is live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time from Montreal, Canada. Just visit bassguyshow.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on youtube.com/bassguy. Every single episode of the show features Frankie McDonald calling in live from Sydney, Nova Scotia. Please stop. So someone on YouTube just asked me if we're on Periscope, and we are. And Periscope, if you want to know, just everybody, just a second. I'm speaking to my telephone because that's the world that we live in now. Like, you know, you're driving your car, you're flying a plane. Oh, just a second, everybody. I gotta check if Betty needs any, wants me to pick up some bread on the way home. You can watch behind the scenes on bassguyshow.com on Periscope. Welcome. I'd like to welcome the live guests, please, the live viewers. Hello, Martino Senti. Hello, Osvaldo Villafane, watching live from Puerto Rico. Hello to Sloppy Unfocus, who lives in the Empire State Building. So yeah, we should end.
It's me.
You live in North Carolina?
North Carolina, yeah. We just drove up. Dop. How are you, Dop? Should I not pop the mic?
Would you like to play with my Frankie McDonald action figure?
Be prepared. We were prepared. We weren't really prepared when we crossed the border. Oh, there's Sandy. Hi. It's a shock of miracle, isn't it? Insane, Sloppy. What are you guys doing? I was just walking up.
So here we are live in Montreal, Canada. Things like this have been happening often. So there's the last show. We're gonna keep an eye out on the window. We don't know who's gonna come by today. Maybe who knows? No. Anyway, welcome to the Bass Guy Show. We are now number 427 in Slovakia. I'd like to say hello to my good friend Billy D. Khaki or dark denim. Let's read some of the things people are saying on the wall here, and then we're going to do some music and also the weather with Frankie McDonald, who will be calling in live from Sydney, Nova Scotia. He's the most amazing human being in the world, and we're lucky enough to have him on every single episode of the Bass Guy Show, which is live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're watching this, please subscribe and give us a thumbs up on YouTube. We really appreciate it. What are people saying on the wall? Imaginary producer, I bet Larry resents that. So, holy cow, Van Gogh never left. That's right, Billy. He's living here with Larry now. So we were hanging out at the Couche-Tard, Van and I, the other day. You know, just a couple hard rockin' dudes. All the background music you're hearing, all the music you're hearing, all the visuals, everything you're seeing and hearing is pretty much 100% original. People like Sloppy Unfocus made this logo, and people like Sock Cop made it 3D. And people like you made me. Oh gee, can't you see? Sloppy says, yes, khaki or denim. You rule in Slovakia, BG. Hello, we actually have our friend from Slovakia here. Hello to Stefan. Stefan is probably our longest viewer of the show. He's been watching for the entire 6 years that we've been here. So hello, Uncle Carl 1. Good afternoon. Please, who are you, Uncle Carl 1? Everyone welcome, Uncle Carl 1. So I'm always writing shit in front of me, you know, like stay positive and the struggle is real. And I have a piece of paper here. You can't see it, but I got some paper here. And it says, all you have to do... Larry, would you frickin'... Oh, man. I got the window full blast open so all my neighbors can hear me. It says, all you have to do is build a door and let people in. So I'm not going to talk about my albums. I'm not going to talk about my new best-selling novel, How to Do Everything Wrong. I'm not going to talk about how you can support the show if you're a regular viewer and you know how to help. I'm not going to mention that at all. I'm not going to mention any of these things. All I'm going to do is build a door and let people in. So let's play some music now. Thank you for watching episode 1096 of The Bass Guy Show. I'm extremely late today and behind and everything. Frankie should be calling in about actually 2 minutes. So we'll try and record a bass line or something. Frankie will call in, and then we'll continue the live song. It's very, very hot in here. I'm literally sweating everywhere. Thanks for being here, everybody. We got people from Slovakia, America, Canada, all over. Please share this. Was Larry on the snare drum. Okay, so now we're gonna lay down some drums and some bass and stuff if we have time.
Tokyo, start the attack. A startling discovery is made.
In the telescope, the GP object lens has been smashed.
What? The lens?
Look.
We won't be able to use it anymore.
True.
On an island.
Shovels, snowplows, snowblowers, salt trucks are in the truck.
Frankie McDonald live from Sydney, Nova Scotia. How you doing today, Frankie?
I'm doing great so far. Did you hear about that alert? None of it went above 20 degrees Celsius. It's global climate change happening in the world.
Wow, they don't usually get weather that hot up there in Nunavut, do they?
And it's going to get really hot up in alert none of it because of global climate change happening in the world. Because of China, Russia, Donald Trump, and Biff Tannen from Back to the Future Part 2.
Wow, well, we're also on Periscope here as well, and we have someone watching from South Africa. Tell us about South Africa, Frankie.
South Africa almost ran out of water.
That's right, they're the first city to almost run out of water, and there's other cities like that now too, Frankie. It is incredibly humid and hot here today. I have 4 fans on. I'm sweating.
And there's a storm headed for South Korea on Saturday. Southeastern South Korea is Saturday coming.
What kind of storm?
Tropical storm.
So the weather is acting up right now. Are we experiencing a heat wave or something, Frankie, or is it just climate change?
It's climate change happening in the world, and sometime next week all the cold air is going all the way down to Alabama.
It's really hot over here today, Frankie. I'm having a hard time staying cool.
That means you're getting cooler weather next week.
So next week things will calm down and I can kick things into gear, right?
That means then it's going to turn really hot out west from the end of July, according to the Weather Network.
So did you see that my friend came all the way up from North Carolina to surprise visit me, Frankie?
Yes, I did.
Pretty good, eh? When you have good, loyal fans and friends who support you?
I'm doing great. I mentioned you on the internet radio show. We don't have cookies.
That's right. I was so busy, Frankie. I had my friend over from North Carolina, Van Goat, and you were on the radio in Boston, and you mentioned the Bass Guy show, right?
Yeah.
Wow, thank you for that,
And radio in
Frankie.
Detroit.
So you've been endorsing the Bass Guy show a lot lately. You even made a new video, didn't you?
That means I endorsed the Bass Guy show on the Detroit Radio Internet Podcast. And Jason Marshall, we don't have cookies.
Well, since you started endorsing the Bass Guy show, Frankie,
Last month,
we've reached 400 viewers on YouTube. We only had about 200 before, so you doubled my viewership.
You've got
Thank you,
over
Frankie.
400 subscribers now.
Yeah, you doubled the views on my show, Frankie. That's the Frankie effect.
Your subscribers are going up.
Yeah, we have Sloppy here in New York saying Frankie is amazing.
That means on the future winter weather reports, I'll mention Bass Guy show on all those Iowa radio stations, Wisconsin radio stations. They'll be introducing the Bass Guy show on the radio shows.
All you have to do is build a door and let people in.
Then I'll be on the radio shows. I'll be on the radio stations all across the states, like the Baltimore radio stations. I'll be on a lot of radio stations endorsing the Bass Guy show.
Well, thank you, Frankie, and you're on the Bass Guy show, so it's amazing, and I really appreciate the support and the friendship. There's no one I'd rather talk to than you, Frankie. It's always fun talking to you. I learn so much.
That means I'll be mentioning the Bass Guy show, and when I do my weather reports on the radio during the winter months.
And everybody here, you have to go check out Frankie McDonald on the internet. Frankie McDonald has a book. Frankie McDonald has an action figure. Frankie MacDonald has a whole bunch of bobbleheads and amazing things, and he's a great guy.
Yes. And my book is Be Prepared to Fight Dog Guide of Life, Weather, and Everything. That's a history about my life.
Yeah, I'm holding a copy of the book here, and you got to check out this book online and get it today. The perfect gift for someone you want to get something unique. We have a question here for you, Frankie McDonald, and this one's from Billy D in Connecticut. He's saying, can you tell Frankie that I hurt my foot yesterday and the doctor threw me in the garbage?
Doctor said, the guy fell down and come out and go, move, then we to go, They say, okay, doctor, this guy's all broken up. Throw him in the garbage. Then the police will show up and go, They say, doctor, you're under arrest. The police, all kinds of police will be at the hospital, media will be there and everything. Doctor will be going to prison.
Put him in the garbage. You can't be throwing people like that in the garbage. You got to get in the bath and wash it off, right?
Yeah.
I love your comedy. Any other jokes, Frankie?
And did you hear about that? There's a bubble gum on your left sock.
Okay, 1 second. There's no bubble gum on my left sock, Frankie. So I fixed my computer, Frankie. I just had too much stuff going on. I had too many high-resolution videos at the same time, so the show's working fine again. But it's Murphy's Law, because you were promoting my show yesterday, and then Van Goat came on the show from North Carolina, and then I had the most views ever on the last show. So we're doing...
Right, it's really, really hot in Siberia and Russia right now.
Hello, how are you? Are you enjoying your Dole drink, sir? I love apple juice. I'm Frankie McDonald's friend in Montreal.
That's your favorite place, eh? Siberia? Yeah.
It's really hot there right now.
Yeah, it's super, super ultra hot in Siberia. If you go there, you're going to need to drink like 20 liters of water a day, probably.
Yes.
So I love it when people come up to you in the mall, Frankie, and if you're on the Bass Guy show and someone needs to talk to you, you just talk to them. I know you know that, but...
Yeah.
Don't look now, but the Death Star is right behind Frankie McDonald.
And it's really, 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 really hot in Siberia right now.
My friend Billy D is saying, don't look now, but the Death Star is behind you, Frankie.
I don't see Death Stars.
How did they blow up the Death Star?
A Star Wars movie.
Did Luke go in and he used the Force, eh? He closed his eyes and he used the Force.
They blew up the Death Star in Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope.
What is the Force? Do you know what the Force is?
It's like a force. It's like soldiers and stormtroopers.
Okay, so we have your friend Rob Preston here from Nova Scotia, Frankie.
Hi,
And
Rob. How you doing? I'm doing great.
Rob is saying, I'll see you at Steel City tonight, Frankie.
Rob, that means, and did you hear about that? Rob and Slim should go to Steel City as well.
Yeah, the Rob and Slim show needs to come up and meet you, eh? It's a beautiful place to cool off. It's a little cooler in Nova Scotia, right?
Rob and Slim show. And up in Siberia, it's so hot up there in the summertime, temperatures above 30 degrees. You got 2 kilometers on Russia.
Can you imagine if the Bass Guy show did the show from Death? What's it called? The Death Valley Desert in California?
Yeah, that means the internet reception will be weak there.
I was saying Siberia is hot. Sorry, I'm not thinking properly today, Frankie, because I'm so hot and I'm in a lot of back and neck pain.
And it's really, really hot in Siberia, Russia, right now, too.
It is hot there, okay, right. It's hot here, too. It's about 35 degrees Celsius. That's like 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's very humid.
It's very humid in Siberia, too, in Russia.
Did you have a hamburger at home for lunch today?
I had sausages.
Sausages. I have a sausage I cooked in the fridge. I'm going to have it for my lunch after the show. Any movies tonight or this week?
Then I got Lion King coming tomorrow. Then I got another movie coming next week. What's the name of the movie called? Once Upon a Hollywood.
What's that movie about?
It's about the Hollywood actors and things like that. It takes place in Hollywood, California a long time ago.
All the movies come out of California, eh? If you want to make it big in the world, in the entertainment world, I guess, and everyone, even computers, you go out to California, but it's dangerous there because they have earthquakes.
Yes, even Vladivostok, Russia gets earthquakes, and Magadan, Russia gets earthquakes, and even Yakutsk can get earthquakes, and natural disasters, and a lot of extreme cold air, not extreme hot there in the summer.
It's really hot here, Frankie, and our producer Larry turned on the heating full blast. So I've turned off the heating and opened up the windows.
They get lots of earthquakes in Vladivostok, Russia, too. Vladivostok, Russia's going to ring the fire.
Have you ever felt an earthquake before, Frankie?
No.
I felt one a long, long time ago, just a little one. But California, they're really dangerous, eh? The last one was like 7.0 or something that you predicted?
7.1 magnitude.
And you think there's more coming?
Anytime soon. And did you hear about that? Down in Siberia, it's extremely hot there as well.
And what are people doing over there in Siberia? What do they do for entertainment and stuff?
They got their own culture.
It's true, eh? They have a different culture than us. They have a different perspective, and they watch different shows, and they have different movies, and they even have a different language.
They have a different language there.
You'd need a translator if you went over there to do your comedy or weather reports, Frankie.
Yes.
So, quickly tell us about the Rib Fest. How was it?
The Rib Fest was great. They got rid of all the chairs and stuff like that. They cleaned it right fast at Open Earth Park.
So they kind of slimlined it. Less is more. They made it simple.
The Rib are on his way to PEI. They're going to PEI this weekend.
Okay, how do you get to PEI? You have to go on a big ship.
Or the Confederation Bridge.
On the Confederation Bridge. That bridge is, how long is that bridge? Like 2 miles
Since
long?
1997.
How long is it?
It's really long.
It's a couple of miles long. It's crazy. You can see it from outer space.
Yeah.
How far away?
It was on the news. It was on regular TV when they had the opening ceremony of the Confederation Bridge.
Okay, so you watched it on TV. How close is it to your house?
Far away from my house.
So it was fun going to meet you, Frankie. Remember, of course you remember, but Jen and I came over to meet you. We had a great time. We'll have to come to the Big Fiddle again one day.
And I got news for you. Did you hear about that? What happens if you reach up to 1,000 subscribers?
If I reach 1,000 subscribers, then I can have super chat.
Super chat, what's that mean?
That means I can super chat means people can support the show, and then we can make the show better. We can go visit Frankie. We can do more things, right?
You can upgrade your computer yourself.
Yeah, upgrade the equipment, the computers, by one day. But hey, we're having fun. So we're over 400, so we're almost halfway there, Frankie. Are you going to keep helping the Bass Guy show get more viewers?
Yes, on the future radio interviews.
Okay, and I'm going to keep telling everybody to go watch Frankie McDonald as well, because we're trying to have fun and make the world a more enjoyable place for people on the internet, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I have a message coming in. If you can let me know if Periscope is still working. I had a phone call and it cuts off my audio. So, sorry, Frankie. What are your plans for the rest of the week, Frankie?
That means I'll go see Lion King later this week. And did you hear about that? Then you got another movie, Once Upon a Hollywood, next week.
And you go to the cinema, you sit in the back, right?
Yeah. And did you hear about that civic holiday in my province is on August 5th?
What's that, Frankie?
Civic holidays on August 5th.
Okay, and what happens on that day?
That means it's a civic holiday. Like government workers take their day off and things like that.
Okay, so I'm restarting my Periscope here. We lost the feed, but that's okay. So, Frankie, what's the weather going to be like this week and weekend?
What?
What is the weather going to be like in North America for the rest of the week?
It's going to be really hot and cool air fighting each other. Then they got a tropical storm headed for South Korea. It's going to bring a lot of rain to South Korea this weekend.
Thank you for calling in, Frankie. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. Will you call back on Friday with the weather?
Yeah. I'm Frankie McDonald. You're listening to Baseline Radio Show. Be prepared. Make sure every with the boots, put your jacket, hats, and gloves, scarf, and ski pants is ready. Order your pizzas and order your Chinese food. Buy cases of Pepsi, buy cases of Coke.
Thank you, Frankie McDonald, for the weather. We're now going to take a quick look at one of Frankie McDonald's, some of his videos. This is a new one. It's my favorite in a long time. This is Frankie McDonald cleaning the floors.
Okay, guys, I'm going to show you guys how to mop a floor. This floor is really a mess. I better clean it.
Just got a subscriber. Thank you for subscribing.
It's full of dirt on the floor. The floor is clean now. Thanks for watching. I'm Frankie McDonald. Be prepared. Make sure every with the boots, put your jacket, hats, and gloves. Hey, bass guy, I'm doing great so far. There's a lot of people at the Sydney Riff Fest. There's a lot of people lined up to get their food at the Sydney Riff Fest. I'm doing really well so far. Hi everybody in the whole world. I'm Frankie McDonald. Be prepared. Make sure every with the boots, put your jacket, hats, and gloves, scarf, and ski pants is ready. Order your pizzas and order your Chinese food. Buy cases of Pepsi, buy cases of Coke.
The Earthlings refuse to accept your ultimatum, sir. And also, we just learned that they have arrested most of our secret agents. And their top scientists have resumed work on their great spaceship.
What? Hometown New York, center of London, and the Diet Building in Tokyo. Start the attack. A startling discovery is made.
In the telescope, the GP object lens has been smashed.
What? The lens?
Look.
We won't be able to use it anymore. On an island 2,000 miles away in the Yamanaka Space Laboratory, where a spaceship to be used for peaceful purposes is being built, another discovery is made and reported to Dr. Yamanaka, who is at home.
All this equipment which you have piled up. This was an investment. Now we demand an account.
Larry on the snare drum. Very superstitious. Writings on the wall. Very superstitious. Ladder's about to fall. 13-month-old baby broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck. Good things in the past. When you believe in things that you don't understand and you suffer, superstition is the way, ain't the way. Very superstitious. Wash your face and hands. Rid me of problem. Do all that you can. Keep me from daydreaming. Keep me going strong. You don't want to save me. This is my sad song. When you believe in things that you don't understand and you suffer, superstition ain't the way.
This is garble. Well, Mr. President, I said I'd never voluntarily suppress a message. But I was wrong. This one can't go out.
Why not?
Well, it doesn't make sense. It's not scientific.
Well, maybe it's the one scientific truth we've forgotten.
You mean you take this message seriously?
We took the other seriously, didn't we? If we were right to release one message, we must release this too.
Mr. President, you know the panic those other messages have caused. Loose a wave of religious hysteria on...
things in your past. When you believe in things that you don't understand, while you suffer, superstition is the way. Very superstitious. Sock Hop made this for my show. That's the mothership, as you can see. Thank you for listening to that song, everybody. We'll be right back after these commercials that you made.
Are you tired of Sheshman?
Bye, Egg. Hi, I'm Mansterago, and I'm here to introduce to you Egg.com, your one-stop shop for egg, smeg, beg, doors. We even have goulashes. Bye, Egg.
Hi, I'm Schmegel Kegel, and I can vouch for Egg.com because I've bought over $7,000 worth of egg, beg, leg, schmeg, and gulag.
Bye, Egg. Our eggs have the highest rating on the Elementrio scale, and we have the highest content of shoelaces on the market. Our ratio of movie popcorn bags to battery acid is out of this world. These are the best eggs you'll ever see in your life. Bye, Egg.
But I only have $3.
Not a problem. You know what $3 gets you on egg.com? That's with 40 egg. How much? What's the value of 40 egg? It's 40 egg we're selling at cost.
Bye, Egg.
Station has interrupted its regular program at the request of the United States
interrupt
government.
your regular brain broadcasting for this emergency warning.
Mayday, do you read me?
We interrupt this broadcast to warn you that
So welcome back to the show, even though we didn't go anywhere. Dop Online is here, ladies and gentlemen, and Sock Cop is here, as well as Sloppy and Stefan in Slovakia. Sock Cop is saying, Bass Guy is so good, he plays with himself. He just plays with himself. Hey, Sock Cop. Oh my goodness, gonna give this to Sock. To the bad corner, Sock. You kids come in here with your dirty shoes, drink all the Kool-Aid. Sock Cop, I love you, and you're completely right. Wait, you know what I mean. We have Stefan clapping. He's clapping live. Let's listen in to Stefan clapping live from Slovakia. There we go. And dad jokes on point. It says, oh, touche. We got a joke fight going on, a joke war. Sock Cop is from Mobile, Alabama, and he's got a puppet, and there's a sock and a cop, and he's like 100 and a whole bunch of years old, and he does the gimmicks, and you got to check him out on the internet. My good friend Sock Cop. And Sock Cop made he made this pickle thing for me, and he made the flag as well. So there's the mothership disguised as a pickle floating by to prepare for the moon landing. Did I ever tell you guys that I'm really tough? What the hell is this show? Stranger Things kids don't sound the same since they hit puberty. So that's right, the commercial you heard by Egg, that was from Scrimmy Bingus, Max Rebo, and James, and they're kids who are actually like in high school, in like grade 10 and stuff, and they used to stop studying and they started to watch the Bass Guy show. Can you imagine Bass Guy's in school? He's like, 2 + 5 is penguin. Teacher, and I'm like, we're going back to 1989, 1990. The internet's just coming around slowly, and then I didn't know that when I was sitting in high school at that desk, that in 40, how old am I don't know, in like 25, 30 years, there'd be other kids sitting in high school watching my internet show on a thing that hasn't even been invented yet. Whoa. Whoa. My mind is blown. Whoa. Anyway. Sock Cop says, I've been making illegal dad jokes for years. Soon they'll finally be legal. Well, talking about dad jokes and jokes. Whoa, that's right, Sloppy. Follow the Shack Army / Bass Guy. Please excuse my absence, wise and kind Bass Guy. And know I still consider myself loyal. You are, EXO, and I appreciate everybody who ever comes to watch the Bass Guy show. All you have to do is build a door, Bass Guy, and let people in. Whoa. Whoa. Put them in the garbage. So there's a lot of in-jokes, but there's also a lot of book jokes. And we even called this guy's office once. We used to read this book religiously. People would pick a page number. So we're going to pick one page number from YouTube, which I'm touching over here. Yeah, baby. Periscope, sorry. And one number from YouTube. So whoever gets there first, pick a page number between 1 and 100. And you're going to hear more good, they're clean jokes. It doesn't mean they're not derogatory and sexist and chauvinistic, and the guy, like, it's just because it was like the 80s, and it was like people, your parents did cocaine and partied while you watched Mr. T in the morning, and everything was made out of polyester. There's so much 80s stuff on TV now, man. Get over it, bros. Can you sing Hurt like Kermit the Frog? Oh, come on. I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. It's not easy being green. Bob Phillips is a brilliant joke writer, but hard to get in touch with. So do we have a page number anywhere? No? We have no page numbers. Whoa. Can someone please pick a frickin' page number? This is an interactive show, god damn it. You can't say God, bro. I can say whatever I want. 23. So Sock Cop picked page 23. 22, 20, yeah, 23. Okay, got this. Thank you, Sock. Here comes Larry with the brick. Going to the brick to pick up some bricks for the show. Here we go. Customer says, oh, there's a little drama going on outside. Someone beeped at someone. Oh, before we go on that, I have to tell you a story yesterday. You know I talk about bad driving, that I've lived all over the world, and I think Montreal has some of the worst driving ever. I think maybe I should change my mind, because I don't think it's Montreal. I think it's frickin' everywhere. And what's happening is the technology has gotten exponentially better. So you're driving in like a machine that's like 2 tons, and you can just push the gas on, and you're all of a sudden going 100 miles an hour in a 30 zone, and you don't even know it, right? So the your windows are closed, your air conditioning's on, you're listening to Hootie and the Blowfish, and you're driving with one hand, and you're texting, and we see it all the time. I was on the highway yesterday, and I even saw Russ and waved to him. I returned some cans to go get some gas. True story, hashtag my life. Oh, man. It's true, Larry. And I'm on the highway, and you know when you're on the highway and everyone's going 100, but really they're going 120? One guy stopped his, I'm going to swear, his fucking car. That means I mean it. He stopped his car on the highway. It was a blue car. And people were beeping at him, and some people stopped. So there's stopped cars on one lane, and on the other 2 lanes, everyone's going 100. And people just start beeping, and I'm right behind him, and I'm thinking, fuck, if anything hits him, the debris is going to fly up and hit me, and a car will hit me. This is stupid. So we beep the horn, and people push him into driving again. He turns the corner. He's in front of me. He's going where I'm going. He's on another fast road, and he does it again. He stops, and cars are beeping and whizzing by, and I drove right up to him. I stopped all the traffic. I drove up to him, and I looked in the window, and the guy was on his fucking phone, like lost. He's just, how do people get their licenses like that? He was old. He was my age. He was like 40, and he was like, you know, and I just looked at him, and I went like that. I didn't even think about it. That's the international signal for you need to wind up. No, it's the international signal for you're I yelled at him. I said, you're fucking crazy. And then like he looked at me. He honestly looked at me like, what kind of world are we living in when people stop their fucking car on the highway and look at their phone? How do you get your license? Look, it's really hot here, ladies and gentlemen. The world is the way it is. Yeah, anyway, I was on the highway and some guy decided to stop and look at his phone. Like, just fucking wow, man. We're not ready for this technology. Everyone has the internet. Everyone's connected, and it's in your pocket. So you can like be driving a train or a plane or a car, and you're looking at your Facebook. Don't do that. You can kill someone. The customer says one of the claws on my lobsters is missing, and the waiter says they fight in the kitchen and sometimes bite each other's claws off. And then the customer says, then take one back and bring me the winner. Oh, man, sorry for getting angry there, but it happened yesterday, and it's just it's crazy out there. Out here on the window 5 years ago, it was nice and quiet. Now it's like a highway. It's like nonstop. Everyone's just racing around, looking at their Facebook, and, you know, social skills have gone out the window. No wonder no one watches my show. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for show and tell.
Show and tell is what we're gonna do. It might be old to him, but new to you. And it doesn't even matter if you've seen it before. Bass guy, show and tell. Show and tell.
So for today, for show and tell, we're going to look at the time BB and I went to Van Cleek Hill, and we looked at this. It's in Ontario, where Beau's Brewery is, and there's an old windmill with the top missing. So the town got together and they built a new top tower, and you could go in for free. It's just like this show. It's a door that you can get into for free. Free. So let's look at the tower. Anytime, Larry.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna show you guys how to mop the floor. Hey, bass guy, I'm doing great so far. There's a lot.
Oh man, 1 second. 1 second, everybody. Larry, you frickin' jerk. Larry. I told you, if you're not gonna run the clips quick enough, I'm gonna get a new producer. Frickin' jerk. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go into show and tell. Here we are in Van Cleek Hill. Came out for a nice picnic and to check out Beau's Brewery.
You can see the hills in the distance between these trees because there's a tree that's dead in the way that's creating its.
You are watching Show and Tell. That was Van Cleek Hill in Ontario. Van Cleek Hill in Ontario. Hope you enjoyed that. There's inside the tower. We got to walk all the way up to the top and look at the place with our eyes. There's a church.
Maybe just when it's windy and raining in the summer, if the windows were open.
How can the door be ajar?
It's not a very big hill.
Have we seen this already? Is this on a loop or like what's the deal? Oh, Larry.
Doesn't even matter if you've seen it before. Bass guy, show and tell. Show and tell.
This is the Bass Guy Show, episode 1096. I want to thank Frankie McDonald. Larry, can you close the window? Thank you. This is episode 1096. Can you bois for no reason? Can you just bois? Normal procedure? Okay. Sloppy wants me to be like, hey everybody, how's it going? That's from Tim and Eric. They're very good comedians who see the quirky things that people do, you know, like Trailer Park Boys, or just the way people can be cheesy and like not conscious and consuming, and Tim and Eric are very surreal. Dr. Brule is awesome. They just take normal things and, you know. I snorted. Good. I'm glad you snorted. Welcome to the Bass Guy Show. We're now in color and black and white. So it was really nice to see Van Goat yesterday. He came down 2 days ago. Came over and surprised me at the window. It was really, really amazing, and they were amazing. And we had such a great time. We went down, had a burger and a beer, walked around. We even went and met Bass Mum. And hi, I'm Bass Guy, and I'm a motivational speaker, says Billy. But when I start foaming at the mouth and swearing at everybody, and I spend all this time writing stuff like be calm and focus, read the comments, and then I just start like yelling at construction workers. Hello, Van Goat is here in the room. So we're on Periscope Live. We have 32 viewers.
It's me.
You live in North Carolina?
North Carolina, yeah. We just drove up. Dop. How are you, Dop? Should I not pop the mic?
Would you like to play with my Frankie McDonald action figure?
Be prepared.
Oh, man, I'm just about to start the song. And there's frickin' something at the... Can you flip off? 1 second, there's someone at my window. Sorry about that. There was a storm here the other day, and the trees have not been the same since. My name was highlighted in orange. Wow. Look, do you guys want to be admins? Oh, man. I am now knighting you all. I knight thee, Sock Cop Administrator. I knight thee, Sandy Administrator. Sloppy's feeling less special now. I knight thee, Van Goat Moderator. You're a moderator, not administrator. I knight Billy D, a moderator. And know what's going to happen now? Everybody else that's going to come in wants to be a moderator. And then everybody is a moderator. I knight thee, Dop Online, a moderator. I'm just handing out these badges like a junkie on a bad date. There you go. You're all moderators. Did you get ones? Sock Cop? Yeah, you did, yeah. Congratulations, kids. You just earned yourself a wrench.
Well, there is no answer.
Sloppy wants to get upgraded to being a hoe. Well, there you go, Sandy. It's all your fault. Let's hear it for Sandy. Sound of dildos falling on the floor. So much for PG being positive, eh, Billy? Do you guys remember the time everything went smoothly? Fucking jerk, Larry. Just shut up and play the bass, brah. Let's hear it for Sloppy for giving a tip today. Thank you, Sloppy. Very kind of you, Sloppy.
Come on, come over as fast as you can. You're afraid that you won't like it, but you don't understand. One thing, my brother, I can tell you true. The more time you spend feeling happy, the last time you'll feel. Come on, come over. Come on, come over. Come on, come over. Come on, come over. Everyone's waiting on you. We'll wonder when you get tired. We'll wonder just what to do. There is something here that just cannot be denied. Get on the floor, get on down. Don't knock it until you've tried.
Hey, free to laugh now. Welcome to the show, brother. This is where all the cool kids are hanging out today. You just learning to play. Someone just said to me on Periscope, "You're just learning to play." Yes, I'm just learning to play, because I suck.
Come on, come over.
Miracle Monkey Girl is here. The party started. Hello, Miracle. Seriously, ladies and gentlemen, I know I have reverb on my voice right now, but check out Miracle Monkey Girl's YouTube channel. She's incredible. Your videos are amazing. You're a total pro YouTuber. Check out Miracle Monkey Girl, everybody. Welcome to the show. You just won 1 million internet points.
Come on, come over.
And by the way, the dude who, the dick or whatever, click on the 3 buttons. Go to bassguyshow.com. You're watching behind the scenes. bassguyshow.com. This isn't even the show. You gotta click on the 3 buttons to find the link. I'm learning how to use the electric drums for sure.
Come on, come over. The pleasure's all mine. The music's playing, the door just open. You don't have to wait in line. People of the world, you've been uptight for far too long. While you're busy making plans, everybody's making stands. Move on over. Boom, shakalaka boom.
name is Jack, I'm the opposite of whack. I like to rap, how about that? My mama thinks I'm cuckoo and my dad thinks I'm lame. I said people think of me all the same. I went to school and I acted like a fool. I got a bad grade, so they treat me like a maid. I said 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, rock, hickory dickory dock.
So thirst quenching. Oh yeah, that's good. Whoa, brain freeze.
Yo, brah.
So you guys like on, are you on Facebook? You guys on MySpace?
Take care, Sloppy.
Come on, come over as fast as you can. You afraid you won't like
What is the message, Chris?
You have been given knowledge and have used it for destruction. 7 lifetimes ago, you were told to love goodness and hate evil. Why have you denied the truth?
Sermon on the Mount. On Mars.
But don't talk nonsense, Linda.
Love goodness and hate evil. What else would you call it?
I don't understand it. I don't either, Chris. But I'm glad we installed the oscillograph, because once the messages are recorded on film, no one can accuse us of garble. Messages have caused? Loose a wave of religious hysteria on top of it, and every crackpot and his brother will be lecturing on street corners.
Mr. President.
Show today, glad I made it. I'm not paying you for overtime, though. Don't worry about it, Jeef. You've given your time and life and dedication, and you've made songs for the Bass Guy show, and, you know, I need to pay you, basically. Let's welcome our friend Jeev, who's over on Periscope. I don't know if Jeev wants to go over to YouTube. That's where the cool kids are. Jeev, the HD kids, the 4K HD kids are over here. You can spell my name as Parker. I'll just say Parker. It's a game word. Cour means heart. Oh, cour, yeah. Ton cour. C'est vrai ça. Parker? Can I call you Parker? And then I won't mispronounce it. Or CP. Colonel Parker. Hello, Jeev. I'm gonna go now, but I suppose I'm gonna just play one more song from scratch. I haven't planned this. I don't know what I'm gonna play. We're gonna make up a loop and try to get better at the electric drum kit. See what happens. Isn't it beautiful? The sunflowers are coming out. Little chickadee on the bird feeder. And I counted yesterday, there's about 20 sunflowers in the garden. 20. And they're going to be about 8 feet tall. Here's a song for Chris. This is something to brush your hair to. Thanks for watching the show, everybody.
What is the message, Chris?
You have been given knowledge and have used it for destruction. 7 lifetimes ago, you were told to love goodness and hate evil. Why have you denied the truth?
Sermon on the Mount. On Mars.
But don't talk nonsense, Linda.
Love goodness and hate evil. What else would you call it?
I don't understand it.
I don't either, Chris. But I'm glad we installed the oscillograph, because once the messages are recorded on film, no one can accuse us.
Sandy, I want you to report to the bad corner. We actually have a bad corner. If you go to baseguyshow.com and you go all the way down to the bottom of the website, there's a peace symbol. If you click on the peace symbol, you can enter the bad corner, and that's where you can be bad, Sandy. Secret chat room.
take this message seriously. We took the other seriously, didn't we? If we were right to release one message, we must release this too.
Mr. President, you know the panic those other messages have caused. Loose a wave of religious hysteria on top of it, and every crackpot and his brother will be lecturing on street corners.
I think you'll see the advantage in doing exactly what we've been asking. If you do, if you really decide to join us, you're granted an excellent post, and you'll have a great laboratory put at your disposal.
Reach us from our base on Earth. The Earthlings refuse to accept your ultimatum, sir. And also, we just learned that they have arrested most of our secret agents, and their top scientists have resumed work on their great spaceship. What?
And then when I play music, everybody leaves. That's okay. You're watching The Bass Guy Show, ladies and gentlemen, live from Montreal, Canada. Thank you for watching episode 1096 of The Bass Guy Show. And I'll see you through the week. I'll see you through the window. Bass Guy loves you. No fear.
stay in touch and not lose that contact. Because it's good contact. It's important. Because when we die, we're going to go on living in another format. Space God loves you. No fear.
Space guy. Space guy. Online. Space guy. Streaming to you. His life with you. Space Space online. Streaming to you. His life with you.
Larry, would you get off the roof, you timber tool? So thanks for watching episode. I've done 1,000. I'm not going to toot the horn. I'm just because I'm getting geared up to say something there to Justin Timbertool. You have to have a thick skin when you go on the internet and watch music and make music and all that, because there's 1% of people out there, or maybe more, are trolls. And Justin, I finished the song, and this guy Justin comes in. Don't know him, and he comments, "Phew, I'm glad that's over." As if like he's glad my song's over. I'm glad all that shitty noise is over. If you were in a restaurant or a bar and a band played, or some guy on a guitar and he stopped, would you stand up and go up to him and go up to him in real life and say, "I'm glad that's all over"? That's like, you wouldn't do that. And that's what I was saying, like the internet and social media, it's not the tool, it's the people. You have to be responsible with the way you act and do things in life. If you're in your car, people in their cars cut each other off and they honk the horns and they do dangerous maneuvers. You wouldn't do that in real life. You wouldn't like be walking on the sidewalk and like push someone and then run away, and you wouldn't do that in real life. It's because you're behind a phone that you can make a shitty passive aggressive comment like that. I'm just some guy playing on the internet. I have spinal damage. I'm in a lot of pain, so I'm doing my show. I'm trying to try to be a better person. I'm trying to have fun. We do the weather, we do segments, we do go out and film, we talk to people. The viewers of my show got me a car a long time ago. Someone just came from North Carolina up here to Montreal to visit me. I'm just trying my best. I'm not trying to make money. I'm not trying to be famous. I'm just trying to play music and have fun. And it really pisses me off when some fuckhead comes into my show, into my house, comes into my door and tells me that I'm a piece of shit. Fuck you, Justin. What's your name again? Justin Timbertool. Fuck you, man. Anyways, I love you guys. And I'm also available for positive life coach therapy, where we can... Yes, Sandy. Thank you for watching. And for the other 95% of the people out there who are nice and responsible and don't live in their mother's basement and are like, thank you for watching the show. And I apologize for when I swear and tell the truth, because I just need to be myself. All you need to do is build a door and let people through. Don't let him get to you. He has no love in his life. That's right. As our good friend Frankie McDonald says, he has nothing better to do. He lives in his mom's basement. But it's not just to him, Sandy. It's to all of those kind of people. And it's when people when you're driving and you see people driving like idiots and being dangerous and being greedy and cutting each other off, that's the same kind of human behavior where people hide inside their little bubble and like act all tough. You come stand on the ground in front of me and say that to my face, Justin Timbertool. You're a very bad boy, and I'm still welcome you to watch the show. You can still watch. I'm just expressing my feelings and how you made me feel, and that your actions have an impact on the world. So make a choice. Do you want to make the world a worse place or a better place? You're a very naughty boy, Justin Timbertool. Report to the bad corner. You be nice, you can come back again and play. We have a new viewer here. I love that we have a lot of new viewers, and a lot of that is to do with Frankie McDonald has been endorsing the Bass Guy show. And Frankie McDonald said that he didn't know how to deal with trolls in the early days, and then he learned how to deal with them, and you just ignore them. We have Dan Alexander here. Thank you, Dan. And Dan says he probably has a minuscule wang. That's what I think when I see people drive by in monster trucks and Ferraris and everything, and vrooming their engines. They have minuscule wang disorder. Anyways, I'm happy. This is fun. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. If you want to know more about my show, just please visit bassguyshow.com and all your streams will come true. The Bass Guy Show is now available on the moon. So we got that going for us. And thank you, Van, for coming to visit us. Can you believe that this guy came from North Carolina to visit my show on Monday? I love Scott. Scott's amazing. He's one of the most loyal friends ever. Actually, yeah, we should. And there he is. That's the first time I ever met him. Scott came all the way from North Carolina, and people, you know, I'm in a lot of pain. I've had a hard life. I've had a lot of losses. I'm trying to be positive and do good, and it's very common that people say like, "Stop talking," and then I stop talking and play music. So then when I play music, they're like, "You're not talking to us. You're just playing music." And then your real life friends want nothing to do with you because they think you're a weirdo. You try it. That's the other thing I was thinking about, Sandy, the other day, and Miracle Monkey, is that I'm putting myself in front of the camera. No one's asking me to, but I've done this over 1,000 times, 1,000 episodes, and doing a show and going out and do things. I'd like to see you go out, Justin Timbertool. You go do a show and talk to people and make content. You see how easy it is. Justin Timbertool. Bad boy. You're a naughty boy. You can still come out to play as long as you decide to be nice to us. You see, I'm trying to be diplomatic here. You say something, I say something. Let's sweat it out, brah. Oh, what am I doing with my life? Okay, I gotta go. Here comes the hot dog water tank. If you like this show and you want to see Bass Guy lose his temper more often, then click on this cardboard over here. If you want to check out, have a Bass Guy t-shirt and be cool, click on my water bottle. And click on my face if you want to subscribe to the Bass Guy Show. Bass Guy loves you. No fear.